Alrighty, we just got to the first fishing spot, and I'm going to show you what I'm using real quick. So I have just a simple Carolina rig. I have some Yo-Zuri 50-pound fluorocarbon leader coming to a 2-ounce egg sinker, black barrel swivel, and another 4 foot of Yo-Zuri 50-pound fluoro to a Mustad 5.0 circle. All that you can actually get on BamaSaltwater.com tackle shop. I'll link it down in the description below. Purchases made through there help support the channel so we can continue getting some videos out. Now the setup is a Shimano Stratic 5000 with 40-pound braid and a St. Croix Avid inshore rod. This is a 7.5 foot heavy power fast action. Our bait of choice is going to be some frozen squid sitting on top of a reef. Let me show you how I like to hook these squid and see if we can get on something good today. So I just have some frozen squid in a cup thawing out, and I'm going to be using them whole. I'm after a big trigger fish today. If we start getting a bunch of bait thieves, we can always strip them up and cut them up. Right now I'm just going to take this 5/0 Mustad circle hook, and there's a baited up squid. Let's get this down and see if we can hook something. So here we go. Let's drop this whole squid down there. I'm getting some really good marks. Check that out, real good marks. Let's hope there's a nice trigger fish hanging down. Fun part about fishing with squid is you never know what you're going to catch. Now here in the Gulf of Mexico, there is a bunch of different species, but primarily your trigger fish, red snapper, and grouper are down. So I'm going to drop it not quite to the bottom, about 3/4 of the way, and there's already a fish. Oh man, you missed the hook. Come on. There's one. Oh man, first drop. Have something that's got that rod bent over double. Is it spinning on the way up? If it's spinning, that's a trigger fish. If it's just digging, it's usually a red snapper. So there is a trigger. Oh yeah, not a bad one. We're gonna bring that sucker in, and I think we have my limit on the first cast. Because you're only allowed 1 per person in Alabama. So I just limited out on trigger fish on the first drop. This is at my spot trigger 1. If you watch my videos a lot, I have a love-hate relationship with this spot. But look at that. But they do have to be 15 inches fork length. That means from the tip of their nose to the middle of their tail, not the end. Ugh, you hate that sound as much as I do. It's like styrofoam or nails on a chalkboard. But that's their teeth they use for scraping. But you know, trigger fish, everybody goes up and shows you why they're called trigger fish, you know, because they have that little trigger there. It pushes down that dorsal fin. Most everybody knows that. I think it's a defense mechanism. I'm not a biologist, but so if they get eaten by a dolphin or a bigger fish, that dorsal fin stays locked up and they won't get swallowed. So I believe that's why he liked that squid. I'm gonna throw him on ice, and we're gonna make some more drops and see what else is hanging down there. These things are cool. Well, that was interesting. Got my limit of trigger in the first drop, and that squid didn't even hit the bottom before that trigger fish ate it. So here we go, going back down, see what else is hanging around. Oh yeah. That's another good fish. Oh my goodness, get up here, bud. Where are you gonna be? Pretty energetic thing. And what are you? Something I can't keep because I'm not on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. That's what Alabama's regulations are for these things. It's a 4-day weekends when you can keep them when they are in season. But this is a red snapper. That would make a good meal. Oh, he gets to go back. But those things will poke the heck out of you. Maybe there's some mangroves hanging around. I'm gonna take another whole squid and keep on fishing and see what else we can pull up. There's another one. Oh, dang. Hard fighters. They don't want to be pulled away from their home, and I don't blame them. But this is fun and exciting. What is that? There's my leader. And I thought that was a mangrove for a second. They don't turn red until you get them right below the surface, because red and pink are actually one of the fastest disappearing colors in water. These fish are actually gray down there on the bottom. All right, bud. He came back up for, he didn't know which way was up and which way was down. But I try to get him back as quick as I can and without getting poked. I'm gonna make one more drop here, and if it's not a fish that we can keep or that we've already caught, then I'm gonna make a move. There's another bite. Oh, dang. Y'all, these things, I know I say it every time I hook up, but they really do pull pretty hard. It's fun how instant your bite is. Is that a red? Yep, red snapper. And we got a little tangle going on. He must have hit it all the way going down. So it's a good red, be a nice keeper. I may come back tomorrow if the weather's good and get him. But that's the last fish we're gonna catch on this one. He gone. We're gonna move spots. U.S. Navy Blue Angels. Well, Angel in this case, just a solo. That is neat. I wonder where the rest of them are. Flew right over. Y'all, these conditions are too perfect to not throw a topwater at this spot that I just came to. I mean, we are marking some big fish there. And probably asking it broke off, but I am throwing a Yozuri top knot pencil in the silver color. So we're gonna see what can come up and eat this. There's a bunch of spade fish. Curious to see if there's any jacks I want to come hit up top. All right. This will be interesting. Oh, big one. That's a big one. Good gracious. That was cool. Wow. Oh, big AJs. Come on. That's a school of them right there. Come on. Oh, did y'all see that pop? Oh my gosh. Did y'all see that? I mean, smacked it. Come on. That's a nice jack. Dang! Don't take me down there. That's a nice jack. Woo! That's a good one. These things, I promise you, fight so hard, harder than most fish you'll ever hook, pound for pound. All that line I just got back. Can't let them turn their head. Oh, yeah, y'all are gonna hear me suffer on this one. All that line I just got back. Every bit of it. I can't give up on him now. Woo, this hurts. In a good way, I guess. Come on, let's get some color. That's what I wanted. I don't know why. Fine. Please, no. All that line I just took me. Okay. Yeah, we're at the leader. There he is, buddy. Woo! What a fish. What a fish. Wow. On the popper. Okay. What a fish. Okay. What a chaotic thing to do by yourself. I don't know why I do that other than to entertain y'all and to see something awesome. Yeah. That's a big one. Yeah, I wish I could have caught this one when he was in season. On the spinning rod. Let's get it back. That is a beautiful fish. Powerful joker. Oh my goodness. Best ways to release these big jacks, jet them straight down. Yeah, and he's gone. And I feel like throwing up. That was tough. We're only in 80 foot of water. If you let them take you down and you don't have somebody else on the boat to drive you away from the reef, you'll lose that fish. And I was ready to give up. My arms are on fire, my wrist is on fire, but I feel accomplished. I don't like losing, I don't like quitting. no matter how much your brain tells you to, you got to keep going. And you also have to stop when your brain tells you to stop too. So I'm not going to do that again. But that was amazing on the popper. That's my biggest amberjack to date on my own boat. I just can't believe that. On a 5,000 Stratic 40-pound braid, 7.5 foot St. Croix rod. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I'm gonna get back to fishing some squid on the bottom, see if we can pull up some more stuff for the cooler. Those are out of season. That one would have been a nice keeper. Y'all, check out how serene it is out here. That's why I wanted to throw that popper. It's very rare I get to see the Gulf like this. Whew, I'm still breathing heavy. But all I've done is cut up some squid in strips this time, and then hooked it on that same little double drop rig here. I'm gonna drop it down, see if we can find some beeliners, aka vermilion snapper, mangroves. Never know what you're gonna catch on these porgies. Okay, I'm on the bottom now. All right, have a fish on at the second spot we stopped at. See what you are. It ate the squid strip. Let's hope it's a beeliner or a mangrove. Oh, it looks like it's a beeliner. And it is, that's a target. Species. They only got to be 10 inches, so really good eating fish. You can catch them and keep them year round. But like I said, they have to be 10 inches. He was barely at the spot, so he's going to go back. I've caught bigger beeliners here, so we know they're here. Caught that beeliner. Let's drop down these juicy squid tentacles here and see if we can manage a little bit larger one. Okay, the squid tentacles are down on the bottom. What the heck was that? Good gracious, I didn't see what that was, but that was a huge splash. Yep, that's what you want them to do. You don't want a little nibble, you want those fish to take it. See if we can get them up past these amberjack. Amberjack will like to steal your bait if you catch something. That's a nice beeliner. Yes. See, that's more of a keeper that we're looking for. One that you don't have to measure. That's a good beeliner. These are delicious eating fish. Man, can't wait to take that home. And these are fun to catch on light tackle. Those are the size beeliners I'm after. I'm just going to fish a little bit longer. I put on some more of the squid tentacles. Oh, and there's a dumb remora down there. I'll stick to the bottom of my boat, see if I can get this down without the remora stealing it. Oh yeah, okay, I got him past it. But that amberjack, when I went from hero to zero real quick in terms of strength and energy. See if we can get a few more fish. There's hooked up again. Oh, dang. That is funny how they like, I'm chewing on this thing. There's a little resistance. And suddenly they're just like, boom, take off. Is that a beeliner? Yes, it is. It's not as big as the last one that we caught, but he's gonna be a keeper. It's crazy how some of them are ultra red and then some of them come out with that kind of pale red. He was hooked kind of deep, and so he's gonna go in the cooler with the other one. Well, it's hard to leave fish biting, so we're not gonna do that. We're gonna drop down yet again another piece of squid. So these are whole. I'm just ripping those tentacles off because that seems to be doing the trick. I'm gonna take this mustad circle hook, just hook it one time in between the eyes of that squid. And that's it. That thing will dance down there, look alive. And if you don't get bit on that, you're just not in the right spot. And I'm gonna do the same thing with this top one. There we go. We're baited right back up again. Okay. Ow. So this will be the last drop. I'm gonna add to that and say that this is a keeper. A good keeper. Let's get it up. Oh yeah, that's a real good keeper. But he's gonna be dispatched and thrown on ice as well. Now this screen is gonna be blurry, but I just wanna show y'all real quick what I like to do. If you see these fish moving like that, these fish are dispatched. The spinal cord is severed, so that's just residual nerve movement. I like to put the fish out of its misery, and then I put this raw salt water mixed in with my ice and get a very nice ice bath going. I promise you, you will not be able to keep your fingers in there long. That salt brings down the temperature of that ice, and since it's all water and ice, they get 100% contact from that cold icy water. And if you do that and bleed them out, I'm telling you, your fish will taste so much fresher. And it's more humane. But I gotta clean this boat up. I just want to show y'all that. And I'll see y'all back at the house. Y'all, I just now saw this while I was cleaning up the boat. I know I said I was going to see y'all back at the house, but I just want to share. There's a green tree frog. They follow me out here. They live in my boat because our yard is full of them. This one, I guess, is going to take a ride back with me. If I was bass fishing, he'd be pretty good bait. But I do like my amphibians. Those are cool. Check them out. You came all the way offshore with me. I didn't even know it. You're lucky I don't throw you over and let one of them spadefish get you, but you're going to come back with me, hopefully. Y'all, I am back at the house, and you probably aren't going to be able to hear me good because this wind is howling. So hopefully you can hear me, but I'm going to make this close out short and sweet. Check it out. We're about to get some real cold weather here in a bit for South Alabama. You know, we're not freezing like I was in South Korea or up north like some of y'all are. But hopefully you can hear me. Y'all go check out the online tackle shop, BamaSaltwater.com. Pick you up some tackle that I like to use, and also it helps support the channel to keep these videos going. I will see you on the next Bama Saltwater fishing video. I want to thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us, and we'll see you later.